You know, the way some people talk about Africa, you'd think it was just one big place with a long list of problems. But what if we flipped the script? What if we looked at Africa as a continent of problem solvers, places that have already cracked some of the world's toughest challenges? Let's start with Rwanda. In the mid-90s, the world saw a nation torn apart by genocide. Today, it's known for something remarkable: social cohesion. How? Through community-based justice systems and a relentless national focus on unity. And they didn't stop there. While most countries are still talking about gender equality in politics, Rwanda went and did it. They made room at the table, and now they have the highest percentage of women in parliament on the entire planet, over 60%. Then there's Ghana. In a region where elections can sometimes mean instability, Ghana decided to build a different reputation. They poured their energy into creating trusted, independent electoral bodies and making sure their citizens understood how democracy works. The result? For more than 2 decades, Ghanaians have voted, the results have been accepted, and the government has transferred power peacefully. It's become a quiet model of political maturity. Over in Kenya, they looked at a map full of villages with no bank branches and saw an opportunity. Instead of waiting for bricks and mortar banks to arrive, they leapfrogged the whole system. They launched M-Pesa, a mobile money platform that lets you send cash with just a text message. Suddenly, millions of Kenyans who'd never had a bank account could save, pay bills, and run businesses with a cheap mobile phone. It's a level of financial inclusion that some of the world's wealthiest nations are still trying to figure out. The island of Mauritius faced a classic dilemma. How do you welcome tourists without letting them love your beautiful beaches and coral reefs to death? Their answer was to get serious about protection. They set up marine reserves, enforced strict environmental rules, and made sustainability a non-negotiable part of their tourism blueprint. They've managed to keep their economy and their ecosystem thriving together. Botswana had a precious resource it was determined to protect: its wildlife. While elephant populations were crashing elsewhere, Botswana doubled down. They designated huge tracts of land as protected reserves and backed up their rangers with serious support. Today, it's one of the last great sanctuaries for African elephants, proving that conservation on a grand scale is possible. Ethiopia looked at its powerful rivers and saw the key to powering its future. By undertaking massive renewable energy projects, like the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, they've been able to light up homes and businesses across the country, bringing electricity to millions and doing it with clean hydropower. And in Senegal, they tackled the universal headache of government bureaucracy head-on. They moved everything they could, taxes, business permits, public services, online. This didn't just make life easier for citizens. It cut down on the old, slow, and sometimes corrupt ways of doing things, creating a government that's more transparent and efficient. The point is, innovation isn't born in just one part of the world. From digital money to democracy, from conservation to clean energy, these African nations aren't just keeping up, they're writing the playbook. And the rest of the world might want to start taking notes.